Alright, we're back, and this time we're doing Shiranuis, or Shiranui, whichever one you prefer. I'm not much for the zombie decks, all that, but this one always looked kind of cool. I like the idea of sword specters. Specter slaying flames. Yeah, something like that. In the era of warring states, heroes across the land were in conflict with each other. As some strived to unify the land, nations formed and perished, and countless battles were waged. No place escapes the flame of battle, and the long enduring wars wrought havoc not only on the fields, but also in the hearts of the people. And when the world was devastated, a unique type of monster appeared, the Specters. The Specters misled the people and sometimes manipulated the wise into calling for more war. There was a young samurai who devoted his life to battling the Specters. The samurai studied not only various schools of swordsmanship, but also the art of exorcism. Using the Shiranui style method, a fusion of the various arts, he sparked a war before anyone knew, along with like-minded people. The name of the samurai who vanquished countless specters had spread like ripples among them. Oh, look. In seeking his death, the specters attacked with a large army. Without losing a step, the Shiranui style confronted the assault. But no matter how strong he was, the samurai was merely a human. In the end, he was overcome, and the specters trapped his sword inside his beloved katana. His spirit. The specters trapped his spirit inside his beloved katana. Meanwhile, the specters decreased in number and lost much of their power, slinking back to the darkness from whence they came. The specters disappeared, but the time will come when they eventually accumulate power and reappear. Though now a spirit sealed within the katana, the lore of battle and Shiranui style technique were passed to the posterity by his surviving comrades. Soon after the dark war between the young samurai and the specters, the world ceased to be at war. Peace had been restored, and an era when few knew of war was ushered in. The battle between the Shiranui style and the specters continued on. The current generation successor is known as Shiranui Samurai. In the post-warring state world, the young warrior shows bravery and courage. Oh, that's actually pretty sick. I think that's one of the synchro monsters. Along with Shiranui style synthesis, he united with the spirits of the founder of the Shiranui and dove headlong into the battles with the specters. Yep, this deck brought forth a card that freaking zombie players love. Can't remember which one it was. I know what it does, I just don't remember what the name was. There was actually two, because they kind of just work together. I think that's one, yeah. Spirit. There are a plethora of Shiranui monsters whose effects allow you to banish cards and whose effects activate when they are banished themselves. The tuner Shiranui Spectral Sword, in particular, has an effect that allows you to special summon a synchro monster by banishing itself and another monster from the graveyard. If you take advantage of this effect, well, not only will you be able to continuously special summon synchro monsters, but you will also be able to maximize the effect of banished Shiranui monsters. I like this. The picture, like, right there, just looks so cool, where it has the graveyard and the banish zone to show. That's cool. Alright. So down that one goes, and now all I gotta do is Gold Sark. Nice. Okay. Your opponent Getsu Fuma has an effect that destroys any zombie type monster that have battled. This is how you know they're giving us like counter decks, at the same time, not really. Ow. Make sure the Shiranui monster effects to special summon synchro monsters, all while using their effects to destroy the opponent's monsters. You need tuner monsters to special summon a synchro monster. Activate Gold Sarcophagus and banish Shiranui Spectral Sword from your deck. Okay. Start with that then. Spectral Sword, is this it? Yep, looks like it. Activate Shiranui Style Synthesis. Okay. Once per turn, if you control no monsters, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then activate one of these. Target one zombie type monster with 0 defense in your graveyard. Special summon. Target one of your banished. Return it to the graveyard. Yep, that's the one I'm choosing. Okay. I remember putting this synthesis in Vendrids. I think I used it a little bit. I wasn't like... I didn't play zombies a lot, but Vendrids is a ritual deck that I enjoyed. But the problem with Vendrids is I have to have a whole bunch of zombie stuff, and I don't like using it. It's so stupid. The tuner monster Shiranui Spectral Sword in your graveyard and non-tuner monster Shiranui Spectral Swords are ready to go. Use the effects of Shiranui Spectral Sword to special summon the synchro monster Shiranui Samurai Saga. Okay. So he's just like, hey, let's banish together. And then synchro summon for this guy. The Banish Shiranui has the ability to destroy all face-up cards on the opponent's field. All? Let's activate the effect. Nah, let's not. It says all. I attack the... Okay, when this card is no, blah blah blah, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is banished, you can target one. It said all, didn't it? It did say all. I'm not. I don't think I'm lying about that. It looked like it said all. Okay. Well, that's how Shiranui works, essentially. It's the basics of it, anyways. Okay, sure. This is still game. That's how they're played, I guess. Alright. 150 fire. Forgot what this guy actually, or this deck actually supports itself by allowing me to go further in that. Oh, it just gives me the Shiranui deck? I didn't know that. I might consider it then. I like that it keeps giving me decks on occasion. I love these guys. You know what? I like these first over the Spectrals. Through the world of humans had become peaceful. The battle between the Shiranui style and the Specters continued. The Shiranui Samurai and the spirit of the founder united into a Shiranui Shogun saga. He slashed a great many Specters, but he could not eradicate them. The Shiranui Samurai was highly trained, mentally and physically, and possessed great skill, but they couldn't reproduce the grandeur of the founder's battle prowess. The seal of the Specters, comrades of the Shiranui style, rushed to prepare the final measures. The Specters that noticed the sign besieged upon the fort that acted as their base. Meanwhile, the Shiranui style were readying the Shiranui style Samsara. By combining Shiranui Spirit Master and Shiranui Solitaire, he created a so-called gate, connecting their world and the spirit world. What is to be done with that gate? In the cold atmosphere, the practitioner's chants reverberated. They look so good. I really need to make the Specter deck. I hope they actually give that to us. It looks interesting. Like, I'm not a synchro person, but seriously, they look fun. The Specters surrounded the fort and gradually focused their siege. At the peak of the practitioner's chant, the ultimate Shiranui style force appeared through the gate, the founder and apex. It was the form of Shiranui Sun Saga. The specters were terrified among the specters. Among the specters, some still remembered being felled by the young samurai. The power of the samurai Shiranui Sun Saga was tremendous, and he cut down the remaining specters and successfully sealed them away. And so the war waged for hundreds of years between the Shiranui style and the specters came to an end. And that's it. They fought and then they stopped. End of story. What do you want? That's how it went. Yugioh is up next. Little toolbox of torture, I guess. Thanks for watching.